Classical Mechanics Problem CSIR UGC NET June 2012 Physical Science. A horizontal circular platform rotates with a constant angular velocity omega directed vertically upwards. A person seated at the center shoots a bullet of mass m horizontally with speed v. The acceleration of the bullet in the reference frame of the shooter is. So four options are given. So we have to find out the correct one. Solution to this problem is, so let us try to understand the question. A horizontal circular platform rotates with a constant angular velocity directed vertically upwards. That means we are going to work with a frame that is called rotating frame. Okay, rotating frame. We know that any rotating frame is non-inertial frame. Non-inertial frame of reference. Okay, so that means if you see there's a circular platform from the top view, it will looks like this. It will look like this, and if we can draw the xy axis, this is x axis, this is y axis. Okay, this is top view. So we see the disk circular platform from the top. You can also draw that side view. So if you see the side view, it looks like this. Okay, so this is x axis and this is y axis. Okay, so this is the side view, this is side view. Now what we are going to mark is, so let us draw the person. A person is sitting here at the center. A person seated at the center shoots a bullet of mass m horizontally with the speed v. So a person is here, center. Okay, he is shooting a bullet. So he is here, he is shooting a bullet horizontally. So this is the horizontal direction. Horizontal direction is this direction. Okay, so he is shooting a bullet of mass m with the speed how much? V. So this is the direction in which he is firing the bullet with velocity speed v. Okay, so therefore if you see, it will look like this. Okay, now what is the angular velocity direction? The angular velocity direction is vertically upward here. So that means if you mark the angular velocity direction, it will be something like this. Okay, so this is along k axis and it rotates in the anti-clockwise signs, therefore it is omega. Okay, the angular velocity is a constant angular velocity, and I'm using the thumb rule, so it is pointing upward direction. Okay, so therefore the rotation about the about the axis which is perpendicular to x and y axis, that is z axis. Okay, so which means what? Unit vector acts along z axis. Okay, that is along k. We call it as k hat. Okay, along this direction. So this is k hat direction. Okay. Now, therefore, the angular velocity can be written as omega k hat. So what about the speed? The speed is v, and the shooter shoot along this horizontal direction. Therefore, the velocity in which this bullet moves is equal to v vector is equal to v times. So let us, this is along x-axis, right? So I will put I hat. Okay. So we have to calculate the acceleration of the bullet in the reference frame of the shooter. So if you want to calculate the acceleration, we have to calculate the force. Now let us calculate the Coriolis force on the bullet. So the Coriolis force on the bullet on bullet whose mass is m is F vector is equal to minus 2m omega vector cross v vector. So therefore this is equal to minus 2m omega k hat cross v I hat. So you can take omega and v outside, k hat cross I, which is equal to minus j, sorry, k cross I is, this is ij, okay. So this is equal to minus 2m omega v, simply this is j. So we can write this as 2m omega v minus j. So in which direction it is pointing? This is direction. It is directed towards negative y-axis because it is minus j. So positive j is this direction. So this is horizontal x-axis, y-axis, and this is z-axis. Okay. Now this is I hat and this is j hat, and therefore this is k hat. So this is pointing in the minus j hat. Okay. So which means, so if a person sits here in the horizontal table, okay, suppose a person sits here in the horizontal table, if he shoots in this direction, x direction, now his right hand will be pointing in this direction, the left hand will point in this direction. Okay, so therefore if this is moving negative y direction, that means that actually the bullet goes along this direction, that is towards his right hand. So this is his right hand, this is his left hand, the bullet moves towards his right hand. So that's the point here. Therefore bullet moves towards right hand. Okay, now let us calculate the acceleration. We have calculated the force. Let us now calculate the magnitude of the accelerate force. So simply it is 2m omega v, and therefore the acceleration is equal to, the magnitude of the acceleration is equal to the magnitude of the force by the mass. So therefore this is simply 2 omega v, that's it. So therefore the answer for this problem is, so it is 2 acceleration in the magnitude of the acceleration is 2 omega v, and it points in the right, towards right. Okay, so the answer is 2 omega v and to his right. So the answer is option A. So there is another problem, classical mechanics problem, asked in CSIR UGC NET December 2011. Two particles of identical mass move in a circular orbits under a central potential V of r is equal to half k r square. Let L1 and L2 be the angular momenta and R1 and R2 be the radii of the orbits respectively. If L1 by L2 is equal to 2, then the value of R1 by R2 is, four options are given, we have to find out the correct one. Solution to this problem. So this is a very elementary problem. So, so given that the two identical mass move in a circular orbits, whose central potential is V of r is equal to half k r square. When the particle moves in a circular orbit, okay, then the let m be the mass here. This is the origin. So this is the position vector, okay, and the velocity, tangential velocity is along the tangent. The angular momentum L vector is equal to, okay, r cross v. So therefore r cross p. So this is a mass into velocity gives the momentum. So L vector is equal to r vector cross p. So the magnitude of the angular momentum is equal to, so rp sine theta, and the angle between them is 90°. So therefore it is simply the magnitude of the angular velocity, which I am going to call small l, okay, r momentum is equal to mass into velocity, sine 90 is 1. This is the orbital angular momentum. So therefore let L1 can be written as m1 r1 v1. L2 now can be written as m2 r2 v2, okay, and we can substitute the value of v1 and v2 here in terms of the angular velocity omega. So what is v1? The v1 is equal to r1 omega, and v2 is equal to r2 omega. Therefore L1 can be written as m1 r1 r1 omega. So m1 omega r1 square, you call equation number 2. Similarly L2 can be written as m2 r2 r2 omega. So m2 omega r2 square, call equation number 2. Now divide equation number 1 divided by equation number 2. So which means L1 divided by L2, which can be written as m1 omega r1 square by m2 omega r2 square. Omega gets cancelled, and also given the two particles of identical mass. So identical mass means m1 is equal to m2. So since m1 is equal to m2, so these two terms gets cancelled, m1 and m2 gets cancelled, which implies L1 by L2 is equal to R1 square by R2 square. Okay, so R1 by R2. So this is asked in the problem, which can be written as square root of L1 by L2. So what is L1 by L2? It is given that it is root 2, therefore it becomes root 2. Okay, so the answer for this problem is option A. Thanks for watching this video.
Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, please press the like button. If you are interested in receiving information about new videos that are posted, click the subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions about the content discussed in the video, please leave them in the comments section below.